Hello, class.
You are the best man in the commander.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Hi guys, how you all doing? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes,
Yes,
can
I
hear
can. Good morning.
Hi, morning.
can
Sorry
hear you.
about the delay. I thought Priska was going to be here by now. Okay, let's just start. Does anybody have any PHP related questions?
Yes,
Is there
sir.
any questions about your assignment so far?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm here to answer.
Okay. First of all, good afternoon and good afternoon, everyone.
Hi.
My own question is related to the one of the assignments we did recently.
Right.
The one we're asked to submit using a PHP bus. So the assignment I submitted, I was told instead of having one as my score, I had 0.50. And the remark there was that I use Laravel instead of PHP. And I'm a newbie, so I don't even know how I got to Whereas I wanted to really understand what makes it become Laravel, even though it gave me the same result.
Okay, let me log into the thing. So which assignment are you talking about? What's the title of the assignment?
Um,
Do you remember?
yes, let me
Laravel? That seems
Now set up your PHP Sandbox account. I also have the same issue.
yes, the one is say we should set up our PHP
oh,
Sandbox accounts, and then that we
okay.
should create a public notebook, print out your student ID
Right.
on the notebook, use PHP. So it's still Sandbox I use, but maybe I don't know if it is my tax or the I really want to understand why it is like I don't even know which one is right now.
Yeah, I
These are
get.
the
What is your student I don't know if I can get your student ID from here, but I wanted to check what you submitted just to understand.
okay.
Or can you, that thing that you submitted, are you able to send it here to this chat?
Yes, maybe let me send the link or I
Yeah,
should snap
that
it.
will make it easier.
Okay.
So on PHP Sandbox, you get a couple of options on the kind of PHP application you want to work on. So there is the normal PHP application, and then there is the one that has Laravel and other frameworks. I think Priska was expecting everybody to use the normal PHP, just vanilla PHP, no frameworks at all. However, I would think there will be a forgiveness there because obviously it's easy to mix things up on that platform. But Priska is the one in charge of the class, so I guess she made the decision to do that. I don't know why she's not here though. I'm trying to reach her. Can you send it? If you can send it, that would be
Yes,
great.
I'm about to send it.
Okay. All right. Are there any more concerns? PHP, is there anybody else that has this same issue of using?
Good afternoon, sir. Good
Hi.
afternoon, everyone. Also, I also had the same issue, but mine was the feedback was I can see the code in your index.php file, but there's no output. So I don't really understand what she mean by output.
Right.
Because I also
Did you print it out? Did you do something like echo or print or
I
var?
did that. Yeah, echo.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you would have to send the submission here too. So I can understand. Okay, I see yours now. I'm trying to open it now. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Okay, sir.
Just close a couple of things. And okay, and then I can share my screen. Okay. So yeah, so this is Laravel. So Laravel is a PHP framework that sort of makes PHP development, complex PHP development easy. The core part of Storyboard is written in Laravel. This entire PHP Sandbox application is written in Laravel. So Laravel is just a PHP framework that helps you to develop much more complex applications quite easily. That's what Laravel is. And you can check the official website Laravel.com, I think. Yeah, so it's just a PHP framework. Normally we discourage people from using framework in the beginning of the course. Hold on, I need to close a couple of more things so I can share my full screen. We discourage people from using. She said she's joining the class now. Okay. So we discourage people from using frameworks, but due to the fact that we didn't specify in the assignment on either you should use framework or not, I think there might be a need to issue out some sort of forgiveness for everyone that has used framework
Oh,
instead
thank you,
of the.
sir.
Wait, I didn't. I can't make the decision. I have to. I'm just saying there might be a need, but I will have to speak with Priska on that. I do think once she joins the call, we can consider doing that. So sorry, I'm trying to. I was working on a couple of things before I joined this call, so and I don't want to.
Hi, good morning, sir. I'm here.
Hi, Priska. We are not happy that you're coming late, but welcome.
Sorry
Just,
about that.
just give me a minute to answer a couple of questions, then I'll hand over to you.
Okay.
Okay, so since the assignment didn't specifically say don't use Laravel, I'll speak with Priska after the call, and then we can see if there is a way to sort of regrade everybody that submitted Laravel. But again, that's not set in stone. I'm not promising that you'll be regraded. Let's just see how it goes. I don't know. I'm trying to navigate away from this. This Zoom thing is hiding. It's just blocking me. Okay, so I see the problem now. That's why you got graded like that.
Sorry, sir. Sir, I think I heard when you said Laravel. Can I say something on that?
Yeah, please go on.
Even the person that submitted Laravel, one of them that I marked that submitted the Laravel still submitted the wrong thing. It was not even
Oh,
displaying at all. So I was like, why will you be using Laravel when you don't even know how to reroute it or make it work?
right. So I guess the problem with that would be many of them did not know. Again, there are many people here are just sort of new to the entire programming thing and languages and all of that. So many people did not know that they were using Laravel. But it's fine. We can talk about that at the call, and then we can announce to everybody on decisions that have been made. You get, so if somebody uses Laravel and it's still not displaying, obviously the person gets graded, normally. But if somebody uses Laravel and it's displaying, I would say we can maybe give them some extra points for at least making it to display. Okay, but we can talk about that after we are done with this class, so we don't delay the people, and we are recording the call. Okay. Yeah, so that's the answer for this particular submission. I think I requested. Okay, somebody has sent it already. Let's see. Yeah, so you see, this is not outputting anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to click on run. Oh, there's a run button. Okay, that works.
Yeah, this is almost the link I'm getting from them. It had put nothing.
Yeah, but I think you need to run it, right? Does it run on its own once you load it? I think you need to
No, you need
run.
to run.
Yeah, I think you need to run it with this button here. But some of them do. For example, this one here. Oh, because it's Laravel and it's the home page. That's why this one outputted. But you need to run the normal PHP thing for it to output. So if I refresh this guy now, it won't show anything until you click on run. Then it shows. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Whoever sent me this, sorry, not whoever, I think I have the name. So Abiola Timothy, yeah, I see what you mean by you have the same issue. Myself and Priska will speak after the call, and then we'll announce to you the decision has been made. Yeah. Okay, is there any other, did anybody ask me anything before I hand over to Priska for the actual class?
Sorry, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, so I sent my link also. I think I had the same issue where I just like echoed out the thing, but I didn't know if there was an option for me to like run for the thing to display before I send the link. But the remark I got was that I can see your code, but there. So yeah, this is my.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, the same thing applies to you. It's okay. But by the way, for everyone on this call, you don't have to close this tag. It's not mine, so I can't edit it. But when you're working on a single page and you're not including anything, you don't have to close this tag. You can, but usually many developers, PHP developers, don't really close the tag. The only reason why you need to close the tag is if you have other things on this page that will need to run after the PHP, or that is not PHP. Otherwise, you can just leave it open. Kafi, your hand is up. You have a question for me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Alright.
two of my tags have been pending grade for the past 3 days, and the submission is already closed. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
wondering,
right. The closed submission just means that you can't submit again. It doesn't mean your task will not be graded. We would, normally grade task within 7 days. So just give it a little time. Um, we would definitely get to it. Okay,
all
nothing to
right,
worry
sir.
about. All right, I think that's all. Priska, I would hand over the class to you now. Thank you all, and bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good morning or good afternoon, dear student. Sorry, do you have any question for me? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Okay. Do you have any question left for me so we can proceed to today's class?
Yes, ma.
Hi,
Good
Oh,
hi, please.
afternoon.
I have a question. Good afternoon.
sorry, let me increase the volume of my listen. I can't hear you clearly, but you can be a little bit
Eh,
audible, so it will be better.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, good afternoon. So my question is like, what's the difference between like fire ones and include ones?
I didn't hear you.
Require ones and include ones.
Include and require. When
Yeah.
you want to require a file, it is a must that that file is included or required. Like, let's say you are running a code and then you are requiring connection.php file in your login code, right? So once that file is not present, that code will not run. But include, if you are including the connection.php file inside your login code, if you run it, whether the connection.php file is there or not, it will still run. So in other words, I'm saying that the code breaks if you are using require when it is not present, but it does not break when you are using include. So you use include to include a file, while you use the require to require a file. By the words and by the normal meaning as a normal English language, you understand that require is a must, while include, they're just including it, right? And also the actual function, I think require underscore ones is still being used in PHP, but the normal one everybody uses in PHP is just require. They don't use require underscore ones, you use just require. So require, I saw some people saying that require underscore ones is still, but is addicted. That particular function is addicted. One thing I just make use of require, not require underscore once. So you get now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I want to ask mine too as well. Please, ma,
Okay.
I wish to beg. Can you make a correction on that assignment so I can know the
Which
difference between why the other one is Laravel and what makes it different from PHP for using PHP, please.
what make what?
I say if you can make a correction on that assignment, so I will see the PHP on how it's supposed to look like if I had used PHP. Since the one I use, he said it's the Laravel that I use for the assignment.
A correction in if I understand by the correction, I should re-giving the task, or
No, just
I'm yet
run
to understand.
the answer as in what we were supposed to do. Can you show us? Because I
Yeah,
tried
when
most of the
when
coding.
when you open a signbox, you create a
Yeah,
notebook, right? When
yes.
creating a notebook, they will ask whether PHP standard, Laravel, and all of that. Some of you seems like you went ahead to choose Laravel when you are seeing PHP as an option. You are not even doing Laravel. And some people that submitted the one they did with Laravel, they didn't route it well, and it did not display. That is the problem. You know, one thing with this task, there are multiple people, even right now I'm still grading task. There are multiple people submitting, right? So even if not that Mr. Xylos just came now and said that some of the links you have to click on one, right? You got me. I didn't even notice the wrong command under. So some people that just copy the white link, that once you click on it, it takes you to their file and you see the article. That is the normal sandbox, PHP sandbox, right? They are the lucky ones because you just see it, you grade, you move over to the next one. I'm the only person grading this task, right? So when you come and copy the one that will make me to start looking for where to click on run, I will now have to start look for it, then use my hand to run it to
My
know
own
if
is
it's
all
working or not. So I'm just giving you for an instance. It's like a whole lot of stress. And for the Laravel too, so I was like, why are they submitting Laravel when they don't even know
Please,
how
can
to
you
use
just
it? It's only
show us
one
what
person.
you're talking about so we
Yeah, when I'm
understand?
done with, let me finish up first. So it's only one person that submitted that Laravel on that was able to write it. So in other words, I'm saying when you are creating a notebook on PHP Sandbox, you will see option of Laravel, Laravel 10, Laravel 11, PHP Standard, PHP Vanilla. Kindly choose PHP, either standard or vanilla. It's the same thing. Than choosing Laravel that is not even what you are familiar with. That's why we have issues, right? So let me share my screen and open the PHP Sandbox. I was actually grading some tasks.
right.
But
Thank
some
you.
people are still making the same mistake. I was even about to come make announcement in the back end. I said, no, let me wait for this class. It was
Okay.
really, really crazy.
Thank
So can
you.
you see my screen now?
It's loading.
Can any of you see my screen?
It's still loading.
It's loading. It's coming up.
Oh, okay. Please, if you can, let me know. Is it still coming up?
Okay, it's up now. It's up.
Yes, it's up.
Oh, okay. So now this is what I mean. If you come into your PHP Sandbox, you created a normal account, right? Don't mind the interface. You just click on create notebook. Look at it at the top. Create a notebook. Then when you click on create a notebook, it brings you to this place to choose a default template that is already there. You choose whether public or private, which is supposed to be public. Then you scroll down, you can see there is Laravel. Laravel 10, Laravel 11, Laravel Blaze, Breeze, that's Blade, Laravel Vue, React, Next.js. There are a lot of them here. Now all of these are Laravel 7, 8, 9 and all of that. Now you come down, if you scroll down, you can see PHP standard. There is React PHP and HTTP server. Scroll up, you see another PHP framework, which is Symfony. You scroll up,
We're
you
not
see
seeing,
Lumen.
sorry, we're not
So
seeing the stuff you are talking
Seeing
about.
anything? No.
your
We're not
mouse
seeing
is not
anything.
moving.
My mouse is not moving.
Yes, we can't see
Yes,
Can you see
anything
my
your
mouse
your
moving?
screen your screen is showing the sandbox where we can see hello
It's
world.
just
That's what I
stop.
can see.
Wait, you are not seeing the. Well, what is going on? Let me reshare my screen, please. So no other person is seeing what I'm doing.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Please, if you can see this, let me know.
Still coming up, but it's blank.
Oh, okay. What about now?
No, it's still loading from my end anyway.
It might be
Why is it
network.
taking so long? Eh?
I think
The
it's
network
network.
is generally bad.
Okay, could it be my network? Okay, give me a minute to change and enter. So if you can see my screen, please let me know.
Yeah, and your cursor is
Yes,
moving
we
too.
can.
Nice.
Okay. So now you can see the create notebook. Let me go back. If I click on this create notebook, you can see where it brought me to, right? So if you look at this place now, there is Laravel first. Laravel 10, 11, Breeze, VJS, React, so many other Laravel templates are here. And then if you come down, you can see standard PHP. You can see React PHP. You can see Symfony, another Laravel, another PHP framework. You can see Lumen, more templates. You can see Asconius and PHP. There are a lot of them. So because you are learning PHP, this is what you choose, standard. You click on standard. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so when you click on the standard, this is it here. Just give it a name. Let's say testing. Then click on create a notebook. And here I am, right? This is it. So you can click on this file explorer here to be seeing your files. Now, a lot of you just copied this link. If you keep your cursor here, copy it, come to another tab in the browser, paste it. Okay, so this is what some of you gave me. In fact, almost everybody. Some even came here. I gave, because of how annoying it became, I even gave feedback to a lot of people. Some people was lack of feedback. I don't know what to give. So some even came in the middle here and just do echo. I mean they just did head one and and something like this. They came in the middle here and displayed their student ID. They just did something like this. And then they now write student ID. If you run it, this is what you get. You can see it here. Some even came at the middle of this place. I marked some of them that I saw their student ID between under and below. I just told them that in their feedback, you almost lost a mark if I didn't actually look down. They didn't use the PHP code I told them. Echo. Some just put it in between the HTML part and then it will show this because the HTML, right? So this is how some submitted their own. Instead of you to come here, if you come here, let's say you create a file. This is a new file. Then you give it a file, test. Abi, test. What is the name of this project? I think it's testing. So I use test.php, right? Then here you echo. Maybe. Sorry, I didn't actually start the PHP echo. Some didn't even know what echo is. They were typing something like this, submitting. I have to give feedback on that. And some was submitting another link. Like some people are used to not paying attention or not sticking to instruction. Then they just echo the student ID, right? Normally, because I've taught it, I thought they would just assign the student ID to a variable and echo the variable. But still, if I see something like this, it still works. Now, this is how they still submitted it to me. If you refer this link, I'm still going into I'm still being directed to where? Index.php. Some people, if you are here and you got a comment or a feedback from me where I said, I can see your code, but your link is leading me to index.php. There is somebody I did that grace for. I have to use my hand because I love the way he structured this code. He's not just echo. He assigned it to a variable and then echo the variable. So seeing the code, I just try to navigate test.php and I just got what I wanted. So I was like, I gave them feedback and also told him that it was grace, right? Some just gave me a copy the index link and it automatically brought me to the index file. While I can see your code that you wrote, it not even copy the code of that and the link of that code. Now as it is like this now. I mean, this is the one I just created now. Oh, not this one. Which one did I just create? Okay, this one. I'm supposed to copy this. When I copy this link like this, And then I paste it here. Let's see what I see. What I will get. Okay. This is not expected. Okay. This wasn't expected. So what then happened? Okay, so let me go back. I think maybe I made a mistake. Something is definitely wrong. Okay, so I think I'm doing it wrong, but I know this was how I sorted it out before. So the people that submitted the ones that when I click, I got directly into their file, and the link is here. If you're here, can you signify? So let us know how to do this.
Yes, I did. I think what I did, I just modified the index.php page. I deleted the default code and wrote on that. I didn't create a new page.
Okay. So by default, it doesn't come like this. So I think I actually succeeded in doing that. Let me see. It was the same thing you did that I did that makes it work. So I also commented to some people when I gave them feedback that they are supposed to delete entirely what is inside the .php file. If they see this is giving them error, like if it's me now that copy this link, I paste it several times and then I try to test it on my own. I see that it is not giving exactly what is expected. I will just delete what is here and do the needful, so that even when you copy it, run it, and whatever it is you did, and it automatically shows this default link, it will still do what? It will still show what you want to see. That way it is easy for me. But a lot of people made a lot of mistakes. Okay, let me show you for example. Not this person. I think there's somebody I just gave 0.5. Okay, let me open this link. Oh, I think this. Now this is, let me just click on the link actually. So you see what somebody submitted. Okay. Not this one. Not this. When I run it, I got this. I was supposed to correct that. Oh wow. Where is this link? A link that doesn't have anything to do with PHP Sandbox. Thousands of people submitted it. It has nothing to do with PHP Sandbox. Okay, this is it. So now for me to go back to PHP Sandbox, I click on this. It brings me to my own. I mean, how exactly am I supposed to grade this? This is what thousands of people submitted, like a lot of them. This particular link. I don't know how they ended up copying it because I can't even explain. No matter how I try to copy the link here, I can't get myself there. Even the one they copied that is showing run first before you can see what they did. How did you guys copy that it is showing run when I open it? Please, can the person that maybe one of you that copied the one that when I click on it, it has to take me to run. Please, can you signify? Let us know how you did that. Link like this. I don't know who is this. So I have to click on run and then I get your student ID. I think this person should be graded. So if any of you that is here did something like this, now once I click on it, I have to click on run before I can see the output. Please kindly signify. So let me know how you people ended up copying a link like this. Well, that's by the way. So I think I've been able to show you guys how to create the PHP Sandbox notebook using choosing PHP standard instead of
Hello,
going to
Krista.
choose Laravel. Yes.
Yeah, the other one you just complained about the link that has FT that will not say go to Sandbox. That's exactly
Okay.
the way I did mine. But
Okay, please. How
I
did you copy? Which of the link are you even saying?
yes,
This one.
yes, that one that has the FT dot cyclish or something like that.
This.
Yes, it was actually copied from the preview side. There's a link. There's a link from share from preview.
This one.
Yes, from this. Not exactly that place.
Okay.
This. If you look at that address bar of that preview, there's a link in front of it.
Address bar.
The address bar of that, yes, exactly. So that is where I actually copied.
Even if you copy that link, it will still bring you here.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that if you want to get this one to display on your own sandbox, it's just for you to copy the link and put it on that preview to show.
I don't know, but that particular link, see now, is heading nowhere. They even tell me that
Because the sandbox, even on my laptop, if you are running antivirus, a very strong antivirus, it won't allow you to open sandbox except you disable the antivirus
okay, now okay, fine. Maybe let's assume that is it. But that is wrong, right? That is wrong. The best way to copy it is either you copy, just like he said, it's either the default file they have here is the index. It's either you take out everything here and display whatever you want to display. If I gave you a task that has to do with create a form, register a user, the first thing should start with this index so that wherever it is, you click on a link, it takes you to another page, right? So it's either you delete everything here and copy the normal link.
I want to
by
get for your
copying this.
understanding, since there is no specific procedure for the sharing of the link. Sorry to speak. I will plead to you that you temper justice with mercy.
Okay. Okay, is it based on grading?
Yes, grading and
Okay. That won't be possible. I've given the grace a little grace I could, and then I also gave feedback. So what will happen is that one will not kill you. Is a 1 mark, right? So you've missed it because I think if you had asked questions, meet up with your fellow other students in the group, though you might have done, and then some of them might not have known too, because there are a lot of them that submitted the wrong link. There are a lot of them submitted the wrong link. So this is just like you learning. Now that I've taught you how to simply echo out whatever it is and take over this index.php so that whenever you copy the link and send to me, then I run it here. There's no need of I do not see what I expected to see. I will by default automatically see. Okay, sorry, I didn't add this. See what I'm supposed to see here, right? So just learn it because you still need and use this PHP Sandbox constantly. More task is coming. Extra 2 videos that I just did. I don't think Mr. Zalos has uploaded it, but there are 2 videos that are waiting for you guys that covered all of this. That covered I think operators, control structure, functions, array, strings, and all of that. 2 more videos are about to be uploaded. It should have been uploaded, I think, yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Hello,
But
sir.
he upload it.
Yeah, I'm fine,
So
sir.
more task will be
Yeah,
coming,
he called
right?
me.
More task. So
I told
kindly
you,
move. Who is
I
that?
told you to send me the number now.
Okay. So that is just it. Just learn how to copy this link so that next time it will not be an issue. If you do that, then some people that did it right, I mean, is injustice, right? Okay, so that being said,
Please, ma, don't log out yet. Please, ma, don't log out from there yet. Please, can you create your own notebook and print it out? Let's see, please.
I didn't hear you.
Can you please create a notebook that is yours and let it print preview? Let's see, please.
I thought you are here with us when I just created the notebook. The notebook you are seeing here is
I
what I
want to see your
created.
name printed printed out of it, not just any alphabet, please.
Yeah. First of all, I created a file. I called it test.php, right? But now we are going to be using test.php. So I start up this. I mean, I've taught you guys this, how to echo your name in PHP. You can reward the video as long as you want. Then I create a variable name, Priska. Then I echo name. So when I run this, it's inside the index.php. So when I run this, index.php, is it the same file? Where is this coming from? Okay. Hello. Index.php, index.php. I think this is not refreshed. Okay. So when I run it, I get my name displayed. So are you satisfied? If I copy
Yes,
this, if I
yes,
copy
I'm
this link
satisfied
and
now.
then I submit it as, if I copy that link, I'm assuming I submitted it. Then the grader sees this and then I paste the link here. It automatically brings me to where and here and gives me what I want to see. Then I give you your grade.
I understand now. Thank you. So
So
there was
that
no
is
need for all those plenty coding that was everywhere. All right.
plenty
Thank you.
coding. From where? You're just echoing
In
your
the
name.
one that in the one that you said we use a Laravel now, there was a lot of
How
write-up.
can you be creating a notebook and you are choosing Laravel when you are doing
We
PHP?
didn't know now. We are newbie, so I didn't even know I was
Okay,
using
even
Laravel
though
in the first
let's
place.
assume you are newbie, right? And then you watch me create notebooks in your task, in your videos that I did for you guys, and you are seeing me using PHP. The moment you click on Laravel, you are seeing that the procedures are much, and it is nothing compared to the procedures I use in teaching you. You are expected to come into the group, and even if you have to tag me or that and say, the one you created though, there's a lot of interface, you can even screenshot it. That is why you're a student. Or you can meet other of your students and say, please, this is what I show. They say, this is not what they are doing. No, they are using another thing. This is not the template. Just choose another template. That way life is easier for you. You just went ahead, choose Laravel, and boom, you started. So you just put yourself through a stress, and I did not even grade that. I gave 0.5 for that.
You gave me 0.50.
0. What?
50. My results show that it preview. I printed out
Me?
student ID. Yes.
Who did that? Me.
It's God though.
How can I do such a mistake? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. 0.50 for what? For a link that is not opening.
That's still 0.5
It
now.
opened though. It opened.
That's still
My own
0.5. It's
Oh
not
no,
0.5.
this is wrong. You even copied the wrong link. Oh no.
My one wasn't a wrong link. It was a correct link.
Okay. Well, I will not go back. I just correct. And most of them is 0.50.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is still the same thing.
It's still the same
The
thing when they
rounding up.
actually submitted the wrong things now. How did I make this mistake? Anyways, that's by the way. I will visit them later. And I will do grace for people that use the actual link, not the link that will tell me go back. Once I see this link is 0.5. For people that use the actual link and for people that use Laravel, if it shows the right thing correctly, I will pardon and maybe leave the 0.50, right? But for people that use this link and still use PHP Sandbox and still do not give me what I expected, are getting 0.5, I will change everything. Though it's going to stress me a lot, but I will still do that. Okay, so I think we've sorted out the issue of creating a sandbox using the PHP standard, right? And copying the right link.
Yeah,
So is
thank
there
you.
any more questions and all of that?
Yes, I do. I have a question. Please,
Okay.
it's regarding the multiple choice questions you get. You know, some of them
Yes.
are not specific. And again, they have multiple answers. Like, for
Yes.
instance, if you are saying to open a file, but the code
Yes.
shouldn't break, you get ahead, and that's different. And that means require will be wrong and include will be correct. But the question just says which one opens a file, and the two actually do the same thing. So maybe for subsequent questions, the question should be more specific, you get, so that at least. Thank you.
Let me go back and check the question.
Okay, there are two,
Question
number seven and number 18. Let's start on number 7 first.
how do you declare a constant?
Yes.
Define constant value. Const
Yes.
constant. Const constant value. Define constant value.
Okay,
So
like
which one did you say is wrong
B
here?
and B and D are correct. Both of them are correct. I tested them. I tested all. B and D are correct. But I think the system said D is the correct answer and marked B wrong because I selected B. But both of them are
B.
correct.
B is the correct answer.
Oh, well, the system said D and marked me wrong. But that was by the way. But I'm saying at least if it had said because I think the boss kind of explained something on the platform when I complained yesterday, and what he
Yeah,
said
that's
made
what I was
sense.
about to point out too.
Okay,
Okay, set
okay.
18 is what again?
18, yes. B and C are both correct, actually.
B
But
and
he
C
also, yes, B and C are
are
correct
not
for this
correct.
question.
Now let
No,
me
they are
put.
both for this question.
Don't worry now. Relax. Okay. Um, dismiss. Okay. So now this is one of the things I used to teach students. You can see what I use here, right? So
Yes,
this
yes, I
is
can.
for the login, right? So now I am including this file connection.php in my login code. If I use require, right? If I make use of require, there is a possibility that I can come to this code and copy this connection. Some newbies that doesn't know, that is watching a tutorial, right? I can create connection.php and still come to this place and do what? And still write the connection.php for as long as I'm able to make use of what? This variable call, which is the most important thing, right? So if I now include this file with this with the include underscore ones function, and then I run this code as far as this is there. If this code goes to check for this, if you make a mistake now, let's say you make a mistake and just call connection, it's not go into the folder db and from the db connection, or you made a mistake like this, you put something like this dot dot in order, because all because you are trying to navigate to the direction. With this db connection file is not seen, right? If you run this code, do you know it will run? It will surely run, right? Because the code here, the current variable they're looking for is actually here. But if I use require underscore once, as you said, as far as whether the current variable is here or not, whether it's here or not, if I run this code, as far as it does not see this file, it was not able to locate it. When it does this dot slide db and all of that, I did not locate this file, this code will break. It will give me an error, because require means it is required whether I like it or not, right? It is required. So in other words, I'm also saying that this require once is outdated. We now make use of what we call require, right? That's what is currently being used. Require underscore once is also outdated. So keeping constantly telling me that require underscore once and include once is the same thing. Even myself, I no agree.
I object,
Because
please. Sorry,
okay,
sorry. No, no, hold on. You
then
said the code will break if it doesn't find the file. Yes. But
yes,
if it finds the file, won't the code run?
it will run. But check
Exactly. So
the
that's the thing now. But
sentence.
the question wasn't specific.
Check
Now the
the
question did not mention
sentence
anything
I
about break.
make now. Check the sentence I did there. I said which of the following is used to include a file, not require. Just include the file. Not I don't. I mean, I'm explaining it the wrong way. Let me explain again.
It's tricky, sha,
Think,
but
I think I am
I think it's
explaining the wrong way. Maybe that's why you're not understanding me. I am explaining the wrong way. The sentence said, which of the following is used to include a file within another PHP file? I did not say require. I use this to include this file in my code. But once you are using require, you are not just including it. It is a must. It is there. Let's assume that I'm going to I'm going into Aspos with so many other students. Then the principal gives an instruction. Please kindly include this guest name. I might be going and I forgot to include her name, right? It is not a problem. When we get there, the principal might not even care. But when he said, I must see this girl in this inter-house sports, once we get there, he goes there to look for, why did you not bring? I told you to bring this girl. Now, this is the two difference. Require and include is different. Once I said, I made a sentence and said, these two things are doing the same thing as you said. But once you are given an exam and say differentiate between require and include, and you say that they are the same thing, you are failing. That is basically what I just told you to do. You are failing. If I tell you differentiate between require and include, or is the both of them the same thing, they are not the same thing, they are not doing the same job. If they are doing the same thing and doing the same job, PHP will not keep it there because it's repetition of function. They are not doing the same thing and they're not doing the same job. That is what I'm trying to explain. And I think Mr. Zalos has also explained it in the back end. They can't be the same thing. And I made a statement, include a file. So I think I'm able to explain it better now.
For the sake of time, I'll let you go. But my argument is just with the question, actually. I'm just saying the questions be more specific because they still do the same thing. But no problem. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. But just know that there's no more specific question than this because I made a clear statement, include. Anyways, that's by the way. So since that has been settled, okay, is there any other question? I think Mr. Solomon Adesanya is raising his hand. So do you have a question or do you want to add or say something? You can go ahead.
Yeah, I dropped my link in the comment. I'm trying to know what I did wrong because I scored 0.5.
Okay. In the message, this is your link. This is your link. Okay. So this is what you did wrong. Immediately I saw this, I didn't have the time to start going down. I saw it here and I made a statement. What is your student ID? I think I should be able to search for you, right? I should be able to search. Student ID. Oh, I can't actually. I've graded you, Abi.
Yes, you have.
Okay, this is it. And I gave you 0.5. Now this is I didn't give you a feedback. Oh wow.
No, you didn't.
Aisha, did it show my name that I graded it? Because I mostly gave
There's no feedback here.
okay, so looking at it here, I opened this link and I'm seeing this. Most of the people I saw this, I gave them this, and I saw your code, but there was no output. If not, I joined this meeting and I saw when Mr. Zalos was saying you have to come down here and click on run. So now this is so even more than stressful. So the only reason why we are attending to this again is because you joined this meeting and you specifically dropped the link here. That is the only reason why I will regret this. Because once I open this, there are thousands of people that is submitting task. And then I did not see any of this. And I don't even have the time to scroll down here to know that I'm supposed to click on run. And even I saw this one, maybe at the top here, I'll just click on it and your output will come up, which I guess should come up. So please copy the link the way others are copying it. Since you're using index.php, right? Just come here, copy this link. If you copy this link and then I paste it here, just look at how it displayed. I do not have to come and start looking for where to click on run. If you continue with that method, you might keep getting 0.5. Because I may not, at times I will do it for others, at times it might be the people that will be so tired to come and start looking for, or just get annoyed with the constant repetition of link and all of that. So because you are in this class and you specifically mentioned this, let me just, and it's even 0.50 I gave you. How come? It's supposed to be 0.5.
Sorry, I had the same issue as well when I complained of it.
Thank
That
you so
was the
much.
same.
Oh wow, if I start doing that for everybody in this meeting, I think that would be wrong, right? Some people are just lucky to be the first to speak up.
I sent my listing earlier. You can check the link.
Okay. Well, I will go through that too because if not, I don't think you people are the only people that submitted that kind of link. So I will still go back to go through them. People that I gave 0.50, it was meant to be 0.5, not 50. So I will still go back to look through it. Anyways, Mr. Solomon Adesanya, your issue has been resolved, and I've given
Thank you
you
so
the
much. Yeah.
so you can bring down your hand. So any more questions?
I was trying to tell you that that 0.5 is the same thing as 0.50. So if you go back to correct it, you're still going to keep getting 0.50. They
Okay.
rounded it up to two figures or whatever, but not significant figures. So except the
Sorry.
correct from the code, you still get 0.50 regardless.
Okay. Thank you for that. I didn't actually notice. Okay. Any more questions? Oh, they are the same thing. Thank you. Any more questions? Because the
Can I
classes
see
we are
my,
supposed to
my
have
URL?
videos are already available. So the only thing that is left is for Mr. Zalos to have the time to upload it, and then we now release the task. So that's why I'm trying so hard to meet up with grading of task. So we are almost done with the PHP. We are going to spend a lot of time in this form and handling and all of that. So by next week, we'll be starting with the form and then user input handling. It is going to take us time, and the file handling, which you are just going to know. You don't constantly see yourself using this, but you in one way or the other see yourself using that. So the class we're supposed to have today is already done. So once you upload it, please kindly watch it. Okay, I'll be waiting for the task. So please, any more question? Any more question? Any more question? Okay, so in the absence of no more questions and note class, because the classes you're supposed to have has been recorded and waiting to be uploaded, same with task. So I think that is it for today. If you sure do not have a question, so no problem. And thank you, and have a good day and a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Someone said, did yesterday lecture happen? No, yesterday lecture didn't happen. Okay, so bye guys.